Yeah, trip to Illinois was interesting. I thought we played really well for 3 quarters and then kind of ran out of gas in the fourth quarter. Had a hard time scoring the basketball, probably because a little bit out of shape and playing 8 kids. But I saw a lot of good things. I thought we rebounded the ball well. We didn't turn it over. We got them to turn it over. It kind of, I mean, if you look at all the stats, it's like you should have won the game, and just quite didn't finish. I think we didn't get a good box out on that their last shot. We made them take a bad shot, and then they ended up getting the rebound and scoring it. So I thought we played well. I see some good things from us. We just need some more numbers. We'll start getting some of those kids back in a week or two. So hopefully that'll help us to kind of able to play more people and do some of the things that we want to do.
Who are you still holding out hope can come back in?
Well, Jalen James looks really good now. She decided to go ahead and do some therapy, and they gave her some, I guess it's like a filler or whatever in her knee to help, kind of stop some of the pain and arthritis in it. So that looks really good. So we're looking at her coming back, which could be a big thing for us. Ryan Walters, looks like she'll be back in a couple of weeks too. So those two for sure that we're counting on to try to make it back.
How can she help?
Well, she's a point guard. And so I think we're able to move TR to me a little bit to the scoring, to the combo guard kind of situation. I think that'll be a big thing for us too. I think if we can, kind of move. Right now we're playing Nubia at the point and at the combo and kind of, intermixing it. But I think that would be a big thing for us because she's a true point guard. I mean, I think she's got a lot of speed and she can defend too. I think it's going to be another thing, and Jay too. I mean, I think both of them can really help us on the defensive side too.
How worried are you about this break? It's not a good time, it seems like, to have a long layoff.
Yeah, I just, looking. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it is, for us. And then, with the injuries we have, it's probably not a bad thing, too, to try to heal these people up. But we were planning on, able to practice a lot so we could get a little bit better. And then we're going to have a stretch of games that are going to be really, really tough. So they'll be coming back during those stretch, so it's not perfect timing either. So you just never know, when you have injuries like that, you never know how it's going to end up. And we'll just take our time with them and, do our best to try to get them ready for the conference.
What happened with Cameron?
We had shoot around. This is my first time that I ever got somebody hurt in shoot around. But we were working on pressing and breaking the press and all that. And she ran into one of our practice players and hurt her shoulder. Well, we thought it was a shoulder because she has a shoulder injury coming from Houston, but it was more of her neck. And I think she'll be fine. It just was sore, and we didn't want to take a chance on the other night playing her until we see. And so it's still a little sore, and she's doing a little bit of therapy, but I think she'll be back by the time we play again.
What can you say about your kind of defense into offense? There was a couple of plays in the NIU game that were a steal turned into a layup. They had like 30 points off of 25 turnovers in the next game. How impressed have you been kind of with that defense and then able to transition into points?
Yeah, we turning the teams over a lot, and I think there was a big difference between the Illinois game compared to this last game. I thought we were able to turn them over and score in the last game, where we didn't really score as much as we would have liked to, But I'm impressed. The thing that I think is big for us is we're offensive rebounding now, and that's something that we're not known for. I think we're being a little bit, Cam kind of starts that for us. I think she's got Ashton Jones kind of like, oh man, this can be, and we've been preaching with that to Ashton for 4 years that, hey, we need you to rebound on the offensive side too. And I think they're doing a lot better job of doing that. So, but yeah, the turnovers are big for us. And I think we can continue to do that to some of the teams and stuff like that. But we got to make sure that we capitalize on those turnovers, like the 3-on-2s and the 4-on-3s and stuff.
So what's the main thing you're going to be working on this week and a half of practice?
Well, right now, it's like we talked about, we let them off 2 days this weekend, and we talked about coming back today and really just trying to get up and down. We're still not in shape, We got to work on trying to get these kids in shape because, if you're going to play 8 or 9, even 10 kids, you got to be in better shape and stuff. So we'll get them up and down today, and then tomorrow we'll try to focus on both. A little bit of we're going to do both, but a lot of defense and, some offense too. But just kind of keep it simple and try to get better at what we do. I think defensively we can still get better in the half court. There's a lot of things we can do to make sure that we're in help and, we're dropping and, taking the charges are going to be important. Ashton Jones proves that. I mean, she's been taking 2 or 3 a game. We need everybody else to kind of buy into that.
Looking back on Friday's game with a couple of days away from it, what did you like? What impressed you most about Erica's performance?
We know she can shoot it, I'm not really concerned about that. She's a catch and shoot type of kid. She can shoot the ball. We knew that. I mean, I see it every day in practice. She doesn't miss very much. We're trying to get her to better put it on the floor a little better and, work on her jump shot. But she got to get better defensively too, I think that's kind of one of the things that she's not used to yet is that the type of defense we're playing and where we're forcing the ball. She's thinking a little bit too much instead of just reacting. That's the thing about defense is if you're thinking, you're going to get beat. You got to be able to react, and we're trying to get her to do that. So, but I'm impressed. Yeah, I mean, she can shoot it. But I've been watching her play since she's 12 years old. She always can pretty much shoot it.